Good evening, everyone. Today is Thursday, March the 8th. My name is Maria.
I'm Tim.
Welcome to our daily recap.
Another exciting day in the market, as usual.
It definitely was.
Let's jump right in there. Z saying, Maria, we've talked about it for a couple days now. Um, that's just an incredible alert again. I mean, we got in at 13 and change, and it went to 25.
Over 25. Let me get the high after the alert. High after alert 25.70.
Wow, that's insane. Good alert. Still running NETE. Let's look at that one too. It's number 2 on Black Box today. And like I said, we've said before, not all these alerts are going to look this good, but we're going to talk about the ones we're extremely proud of anyway.
So there's any TE. Look at that. Popped, gave it back, consolidated, and just took off. Oh, I did not know that. Nigerian. John Nigerian joined the board.
Okay. You know
Did you
what?
know that?
I did not know that. NET, congrats, Bulls. That's awesome. I did not know that. That's on the fly there. Yeah, I see that. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that is pretty
Congrats,
crazy.
Bulls. Right.
Definitely.
NVIV, NVIV, that was a pretty good day too, Maria. Go ahead and pull that one up. Wow, I cannot believe John joined the board.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Here's NVIV.
yeah, that's
They got
a.
FDA approval. Is that what happens?
They got, what was it? FDA approval for second neurospinal. Yeah, interesting.
Definitely. That's good news. Another win for them. What was the high after the alert here? So we alerted at 62 cents.
The high was 98. So 50%, over 50%. Not bad.
Yeah.
Another one that we alerted today, PCMI, the 4th top gainer. And interesting day. Alerted pre-market, so solid alert pre-market. It's not one you see much action on, so that was interesting. What was their news, Maria?
I was not able, well, they had ER yesterday after hours. So
Okay,
it
so
might
that'll
have
do it.
been that. Absolutely.
Pull up JAGX. We don't alert things under 40 cents. And the reason why is, if we alerted a 20-cent stock and it goes to 23, then it shows up 15%. But you can't really trade a stock between 20 and 23 in and out accurately. So it pads the stats a little bit. So we've always just, we alert anything 40 and up. But Tia and the other guys in the low float room, guys and gals in the low float room, got in this one at about 18 cents. And wow, good day. Everybody was very ecstatic about that. Good volume on that too.
That was a gorgeous alert.
What is their news? Filed to sell. Oh, that's
Nothing
old
recent.
news. So I don't know what this one is. Yeah, nothing recent. So I don't know what this was about. Interesting. Another one, Maria, we keep talking about night after night. ECYT.
And
Jeez.
yeah, geez, that just does not stop.
It doesn't stop. Pull up that chart. That's incredible. We did not alert this one, but everybody's already been watching it anyway. Another new 52-week high, and look at that after hours, man. That's okay. No, now we're on ECY. So after hours is actually flat. Okay. But good solid day.
Definitely. Very good day.
When you had mentioned last night on the after hours scanner, you had mentioned RCII,
Yeah,
um,
Rent
and
Center.
you were right. So that one was pretty.
Oh, we alerted this one too.
Yep, we loaded this one. So yeah, I can't see the alert on your. Oh, there we go. Right as soon as the market opened. Okay,
Yeah, right at the open.
right at the open. Solid day. Good alert. So they had ER last night, which was interesting. So, um, some of the bigger plays today, or not the bigger plays necessarily, but some of the ones we played in the room today. Tesla, we had, well, no, that was on the second trade. The first Tesla trade, we got almost at the bottom. I'll let you go ahead and pull up Tesla.
Here we go. Oops. There we go. There's Tesla.
Yeah, we had got in Tesla on one of those almost low of days. I don't see it now. Are you showing the all day chart?
Yeah, that's the entire day.
Okay, so we had got in um, right there where it looks like a W, that last one on that higher low. Yeah, right there. We got in there and had a decent little trade out of Tesla. Then we got cute later in the day on that next low, and we decided we're going to swing one. And hey, you never know. We've always said you're one tweet away, one resignation away, one failed drug away from a bad trade, right? So we get cute. We didn't tell the room we were swinging one, but we decided to swing a Tesla. Why not, right? We had a good day, so let's swing Tesla, and you can see what happens after hours. So even we have bad trades. I mean, everybody has bad trades. This one we're going to chalk down. And Maria, we've said it a million times. Why do we play
Yeah. But that's okay. It was worth a shot. We saw a little bit of flow coming in. Um, and we tried it. And had they not had who was he? Their chief accounting officer leave, we may we may have still had a chance. And again, it's Tesla. You never ever know what's going to happen with Tesla. So we'll see what happens with those contracts tomorrow.
Yeah, I agree. JD, we followed some flow on that one today. Got in pretty early in that flow. Go ahead and pull that up. And we did follow this. I believe it's 48s for April, if memory
Correct.
serves me correctly.
Yeah, we bought the 48s for April. A lot of flow, just repeat,
Are you going
a
to show
couple
those?
minutes apart. Yeah, I've got it
Okay,
pulled
here you
up
go.
right here. And this is the chart for the day. Just if you look at the overall day, just a nice little trend
Higher
up.
lows.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, we followed. Whoops, I lost it. You were showing the flow for a second. I don't see it now.
There you go.
It was at 12:55 when we seen those come in. There was a bunch of the white ones that came in right before that, and then we followed right there around that 12:55. We got in. So yeah, show
And
those.
here are those white ones that started to come in.
Yeah, there's
A couple in the
five right
ask.
before there.
Then we had the purple start to come in, and then I think it was as soon as that first purple one came in, that's when I started buying.
So we've got to April on that one, so we'll definitely check that out. A minute ago, I said I had ER last night. I was wrong about that. I'm not sure where I came up with that. I just remember us talking about it last night.
We did talk about it. I think they provided a business
Yeah,
update.
right. It's been a long day. Caterpillar we bought kind of later in the day, right before it really started taking off somewhere. Yeah, and those sweeps came in after that. Actually, there were blocks that came in after that, after we bought. But we got in cat as it started. That probably about, yeah. Go ahead and move your arrow over there. You see where it finally crossed back hive day, where it crossed? Yeah, right in there. That's when we got in cat. Um, and we are swinging that one. So yeah, it was a high day play, and plus the tariff thing wasn't as big of a deal as we all thought. We've had a couple of things this week that turned out not to be as bad as we thought. Cone leaving, the tariffs, everything's kind of just working itself out.
Absolutely. And that's why we always tell everyone, especially in the room, let the market process the information and let it shake out. Like especially with retail traders, people they start to panic. It's your money and it's a natural reaction. So a lot of people start to panic, they sell, which just creates more selling and it just kind of snowballs. If you let the market do what it's going to do, as long as you haven't hit your max losses or anything like that, let it shake out for a second and then see whether or not it's going to continue down or if it's like, whatever, and it recovers.
Couldn't agree more. Intel that we got in on Tuesday, new 52-week high today. We are still swinging some Intel. We've got the 50s for April, I believe. Yeah, 50s for April. They've had a lot of flow lately, so we are still riding that one.
So it hit that high fairly early, and came back and, kind of, it didn't, I don't want to say it sold off. It pulled back a lot. I mean, not a lot, but a decent amount. I think it will be interesting to see what happens with Intel tomorrow.
I totally agree. When Mr. Catwater brought up NKTR, I believe you had a trade on that one.
I did, and I wish I had listened to him sooner. I think it was like the second or third time he was like, NKTR, NKTR. I was like, let me go ahead and pull this up. Um, and I played it. It was not a huge scalp. I didn't buy too many contracts or anything like that, but it was looking really nice. So I did pick up some contracts. I had a decent scalp out of it. So NKTR, I like this stock a lot. It likes to move, and I like stocks that like to move.
That's true. Win, we had some fun with Win today. I didn't play Win, but I know you played it. Trover played it. Bassman played it. A few played it. So that was a really good day on Win. We had talked about that one last night too. Yeah.
We called when I think I said it in the room while it had just started to break out. So right down here, somewhere around this area, it had just broken out, and I said keep an eye on it. 'Cause it could get really, really interesting. And this, I want to say, I probably bought this next candle.
Yeah. You were in that one early. Now they did have some news after hours, so it is down some after hours. I don't believe anybody was swinging that that I know of.
No.
From looking from the trade confirms from everybody, it looks like everybody got out and was happy on that one. But what was the news after hours?
Oh, they settled a lawsuit with Universal Entertainment, I believe. I don't remember the exact dollar number on it, but they are going to be paying out some money to settle that lawsuit from back. Oh, here we go. Wynn Resorts will pay Universal Entertainment 2.6 billion to settle litigation over forced sale of shares in 2012. So that was that hit that it took. It did pop back up. I don't know what kind of effect that's going to have tomorrow, but 2.6 billion is a pretty hefty fee. Not, I mean, it's a hefty fee in our minds, but I don't think Wynn's going to have a
For
problem
Win,
paying
right?
it.
Right. I
Right.
think they'll be all right on that one.
Exactly.
J and J. Some people play J and J. Also, I believe the Shaw may have played that. You played it.
I did. I picked up, I played this spike. Let me get the chart expanded. I played it I don't remember what time it was, but I played this run. I sold it as it was starting to give back, and I didn't play it again. So I didn't get out high a day or anything like that, but I got a nice scalp out of it.
Very nice. Sorry, I had to
I
grab my
think
phone charger.
no, you're fine. I think Pink played it. Pink and Vishal may have swung some J and J. I scalped
It
it.
may
I
have been
think they were
Pink money
already in.
too.
You're right.
Yeah, it may have been. I know a lot of them have been talking about that all week. So that was kind of a fun one today. I did not play that. Um, Last night we talked about EA again, and I know you were swinging EA. That had a lot of flow today. It was a very pretty day.
Correct.
Yeah,
And
not a
then
lot of flow.
also, I was going to say, President Trump he's going to be meeting with the video game company CEOs to discuss, I guess, violence or something um, like that with them. So it was a good day. I followed flow. I took profit on about three-quarters of the position. I'm swinging just a little bit more, or not a little bit more. I'm swinging the remainder of the position, and I may exit that. I have until April. I have April 135s on EA, but as of right now, I've sold 75%.
Very cool. We finally sold LRCX today. We caught that morning spike. It had hit our target and then some. That's one we may get back in, but we did go ahead and let that one go early this morning. Yeah, it looks like it had a good consolidation day anyway. But we took the morning spike out of LRCX. Facebook, I know you sold that one this morning. It's another one that came down well off the highs, consolidated around. Actually, I thought that was healthy for Facebook because it's had a monster run this week.
It has, and I like Facebook over 180. I don't like it in the 170s, but above 180, I like Facebook. I did sell it um, just because I mean, I wasn't intending on swinging it for too long. So I took my profit on it and it gave back. Let's see what it does tomorrow. Let's see what the market does tomorrow. If it dips a little bit more, I may pick up some more. If it wants to consolidate, we'll see what happens. I may wait. Well, obviously, most of you know that I don't like to buy in the middle of consolidation. I like to wait for it to either start to break out or break down if I'm playing the short side, but I don't like sitting through consolidation.
MRVL, Marvel. Um, we did swing this one through ER. Probably not going to work out. And the thing is, we had such good profits in MRVL too. And actually Vishal did. He sold. He was just swinging profit through the ER, but still some good flow. But they
Yeah.
missed the ER. Well, I don't know
I
if they
think
missed,
most of
but
us were swinging just profit. There may have been a couple
yeah,
people that bought some cheap calls, some additional cheap calls, but I know what I was holding, those are free. So
yeah.
I'm not really worried about it. Plus, I mean, I have next week's expiration. So
Next month. Is it
no,
next month
what
or
month
next
is it?
week?
I have March. I have March 25s.
Oh, okay. All
I
right.
have March
Cool.
25s. Yeah, March
Um,
25s.
Square, another good day. Square has been on fire. Let's go ahead and pull that one up.
Oh, that's a nice sweep
Yeah, I
above the
mean,
ask.
look at that. Yeah, it had the above the ask there a little before lunch, $135,000. So people still buying Square, and they were buying 55s. Um, New all-time high on that one too, I believe today. Yeah,
Yes,
and
it
it
was.
is.
It
So
was a new.
I know a couple people played Square today, or I kept hearing them mention Square. I didn't play that one.
So what I
I didn't
like
play a
about
whole lot today.
Square, just to be honest with you, so I like that Square still has its ties to crypto and blockchain and stuff like that, but they're not so like it doesn't. I feel like they've separated themselves enough that Square can still move on stuff that's not crypto related. Does that make sense? Like there's some other tickers out there. Um,
that
I'm
are
not going to
tied
mention
directly
them.
just to it.
Yeah, that are like
Overstock.
Overstock is
Right.
one. Some of the lower float ones where they take the direction that crypto does, and I like that Square still has ties to it, but does not. It's not a direct
Not dependent.
correlation. Exactly.
Shop. Pull that one up. Look at shop.
Here's shop right here.
Yeah,
Decent day,
not bad.
decent close.
Not bad at all.
Still, just
I
still
actually
trading up.
like where that did. Actually like the chart on that one. I'll watch that one tomorrow for sure. MU, like they say in Zombie Land, it double tapped that. It hit that 55 yesterday, hit it again this morning, finally busted through it, killed the zombie. MU, I mean, it's MU. I was playing it a couple days ago. Monday actually was my first trade of the week was MU. We caught 70-80% like in 20 minutes on the thing. Played it a couple times that day. But look at it after hours today. So it's still going.
I was just gonna say
Yeah,
that.
yeah, nice chart. So well, I know we've got a couple people that are just super long MU. We've got that new trial member. We've also got Nutty Egg. He's been in since 40, hasn't sold anything. So Pete's in
I
it.
know,
So
right?
a lot of people in MU, a lot of MU bulls out there. So congrats those guys. Um, it's one of those things. It's like I don't want to chase it. I don't want to chase it. But God, I wish I would have chased it. Yeah, it's the feeling.
I do.
Apple,
I definitely do.
you know, AAPL, that actually had a pretty good day. Finally, those guys needed a break. God, that MU's
Yeah.
pretty after hours. Look at that chart just after hours. It's gorgeous.
Hold on, let me get MU pulled up real quick, just on a
Apple.
different chart where I can see it a little bit better, where I can see that high. That's the number I wanted to see. 55.58. Nice. Very nice after hours.
Yeah,
Very, very
that's
nice.
beautiful. Yes, I mean it's going to take. It's finally got to that 55. So who knows? Next top 60 probably.
And then here's Apple, if I can make my mouse work. Here we go. Nice day on Apple. Back over 175 where I like it. Um, I watched it. I wanted to scalp it, and I did not. I was scalping the cues, or I shouldn't say scalping. I was watching them not really do too much. For a lot of the day, I did catch some really nice scalps on the cues, but instead of instead of trading Apple or trying to scalp Apple, I just watched the cues do their thing.
It's good enough.
Yeah,
Google had an incredible day. Goog and Google. I'm having trouble seeing your screen.
are you seeing it now?
Oh, okay, there we go. Look at that end of the day push.
That was beautiful.
Uh,
Gorgeous range.
Gorgeous range.
$12
Not bad.
or
Not bad.
11.50
Amazon,
something.
yeah, Amazon probably followed something similar. I didn't look at Amazon today actually. I did watch Google for a little while. Um, yeah, that was a gorgeous way to, and even came back off that dip. Amazon,
But still held up here, right? So look at yesterday. Oops. We have yesterday, right? Head and shoulders, came down, found support, worked up. Um, I'm going to call this more of a consolidation day.
yeah. Actually, I mean
So,
that's a better day than not that you brought yesterday into it. Actually, that looked a lot better than I thought.
yeah.
Uh,
And
I'll
there was
take it.
still decent intraday range for anyone that's scalping. There was still range intraday. It was choppy, but there was still some decent range intraday to scalp, up or down.
Anybody that's wondering what the different colors on the chart, that brown right there, that's after hours, and the blue is pre-market. So that's your post-market and your pre-market and your regular market.
Right, in
Maria,
between.
have you looked at BZUN? I mean,
Yes, I saw
pull that
it.
one up.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
mad about this one because they had a blowout ER the other day. This one should have been a no-brainer to play. I mean, literally, BZUN should have been a no-brainer to play. Pull back a couple days on that one.
Hold on. I mean, you can just see even from yesterday, but let me pull it up over here. So this was today. Let's go 5 days. Yesterday was just gorgeous consolidation. Look at that. Man, we definitely should have played this one today.
I, I I don't see anything. I see a blank screen.
No, you should see a screen on there.
Okay, there we go. Now I'm getting caught up, I think.
I hope you guys are not having a problem seeing my screen. It does show me what you guys see, and it looks like you are able to see it. Um, so I'm hoping that that works out.
Yeah, I see it now. It was the transition there. But yeah,
Gotcha.
that was a that one should have been a no-brainer. That kind of pulled like a auto desk to a certain extent, which we'll talk about in the morning. I wanted to talk about STZ, or not in the morning, in a few minutes. STZ. Remember last week when we seen that big flow? I mean, it was like $7 million, just boom, boom in STZ. We
Yeah.
had a couple people that got in that. I don't know if you did. I know me and you had talked about it. I did not get in it, even though I mean we had talked about it one night, and I know a couple people that did get in it. I won't mention any names because I don't know what they would want me to say, but that one looked kind of iffy for a minute. It looked kind of iffy for a few days, but now it's finally coming around, and they're happy. So
STZ is
that was
one
a
of my
gorgeous
favorites.
day.
I love STZ. I normally play the run up to ER, although this past ER I did not play it. But I like this one. I like the way it moves.
Gorgeous day.
Absolutely. Those sweeps that came in, that was like we've got 4 million, 3 million, 3 million. So 10, 13 million. Another
Yeah.
700,000 right there. A lot of really big dollar amounts. Now, granted, those premiums are super expensive. They're not cheap premiums, but man, that's a lot of money
Yeah.
going into STZ.
That was the day right there. Yeah, almost 11 million. That was the day. The strike was 220s. The stock was at 215.20. Am I reading that right? Yeah. 4 million. Yeah, 220, 220, 220, 220. Yeah, I mean, but no, the stock was at 217.35. Hit
Right.
218. Yeah, that day. So they were, just boom, boom, boom. Um, STZ. Now we're starting to see why. So yeah, those
Yes,
guys are
we
very
are.
happy right now. AKAM, you had mentioned something to me after the bell about that one. I haven't had a chance to look at it. Oh wow, is that it?
Nope, here it is.
Oh no, that's stars. Okay, sorry.
Here you go. There's ACAM. What a day, right? Let's see what their news was. Oh, they had that upgrade. There was also, Namish had given us some information early, which basically, in a nutshell, said that they were going to push back against those hostile takeover type of actions that certain companies were trying to take.
Yeah, they also upgraded to outperform Cohen, $81 price target.
Yeah, very, very, very awesome. That was a beautiful day. Beautiful, beautiful day.
That's a gorgeous day. Yeah, I
Yeah, it was.
should have paid more attention to that one today. ADSK, that's one. we had got out of our swings yesterday. I know. I think you were still holding one or two contracts for your personal self. Um, that looks just like a good consolidation day to me. That looks like uh, work day and several more squares that after the ER, a big pop, they kind of took a day off. But
Yeah.
Autodesk, pull that chart up. Where was that
I
close
love,
at?
let me go back over here.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's good. The stock was down under 220 before ER, so we'll take that all day.
Absolutely. And I mean, I like this stock a lot. I know I keep saying it. I say it every night, but I really do like this stock a lot. Um, I am still swinging a couple calls, but I was swinging one, and then I bought another one right after it hit that low, and I'm holding those for right now. I will probably be selling those tomorrow.
Nice. YY was another one that I believe it started running. It went down on ER the other day, and did it start running yesterday, or was that today? I think it took one day off. Pull back the historical on YY.
So YY had a decent day yesterday. This morning, they had some news. YY announced that I'm going to mispronounce it. So this subsidiary received strategic investment from Tencent. So that's why
That'll do it every time.
it popped pre-market and then it gave it back. But if we go, let me look on the weekly. Oops. Look where it pulled back to. It didn't pull back to that low, right? So I like that. I like that it didn't pull back to that low.
We can't see it yet, Maria.
Let's see if it catches up. Can you see
Okay,
it yet?
yeah, no, I can. That's caught on.
All right. So it pulled back to right around that 120 area, 119.50, 120 or so. I like that a lot. That could be a good base if it holds that support. That's what I kind of want to watch it for. I want to see if it holds on to that support, and I want to see which way it breaks. I think that there's definitely plenty of room to run back up. Was not too much resistance, at least for in the short term. Not a whole ton. I mean, there's resistance, but not a whole ton. So I'm definitely going to keep an eye on this one.
The last one I had on my list was LVS. That I believe it sold some property or something. Let you get caught
LVS
up.
had a great day. Definitely a great day. And they agreed to a $1.3 billion sale of Sands Bethlehem, which is in Pennsylvania, I believe. Yep, in Pennsylvania. So they had a beautiful day. Actually, all the
Oh,
casinos or your major ones had a beautiful day.
another one that you're still swinging. I had forgot to Nvidia. That's one that you and Alan Wall Street had got into on Tuesday, I believe, for that conference. So yeah, Nvidia, I did want to add that to the swing plays that you were still in that, for all fairness.
Yes.
But you plenty of time on that one, and then it was green the day you bought it. It was green for a little bit yesterday. It was green for a second today. So it's fighting. It's fighting. We'll see if these cues hold up tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I guess Donald Trump is going to meet with the North Korean Kim Jong Un before May or before. So that was some breaking news after hours. It seemed to excite the market for a little bit.
Right.
I have not looked here lately, but that's good. Listen, everybody, nobody wants nuclear bombs in the hands of anybody. So hopefully they work something out. That would be incredible. So at least
Definitely.
least it's some hope there anyway. So, but yeah, I did want to bring up that you were still swinging the Nvidia.
Right.
So yeah, the Qs looked good at the close. They had one good pop as soon as that came out to I think 170 and 20 maybe. Um, so yeah, very happy about that. Oh yeah, here's
I've
your
got an
future.
after hours. Yeah, after hours high of 170 and 25 cents.
Yeah, okay, that was close. Um, lastly, let's oh yeah, look at that. I mean, just yeah, that's not bad. Interesting. Let's hit the after hour scanner, Maria. Let's get that to everybody. Let's see what was moving after the bell. We've talked about everything else for the day. Let's go ahead and hit the ones for that TDLI, up 18.4% on 364,000 shares. That might be one to watch tomorrow. Traded over $1 million after the close. Yeah,
Wow.
that's nice. What kind of news did they have?
Q4 results. They reported Q4 EPS 15 cents versus a loss of 6 cents. Non-GAAP net
Okay.
income of 24.781 million on a consensus of 8.6 million last year. Wow.
Watch that one tomorrow. That could get interesting. Definitely watch PDLI. I haven't even looked at that. No shit, I haven't even
Right.
looked at that news yet.
So that's their
Did they
year
give
over
a guide?
year. Let's see.
Wow.
It says reports Q4 rev of 68 million on a consensus of 66. Let's see. Let me see if they have. I don't have guidance on them. I don't have the specific guidance.
That's all right. We'll definitely put that on the list to watch. FNKO, number two on the after hour scanner.
Okay, there we go.
Pull that up too. No, I'm sorry. ACRX is number two on the after hour scanner. Wow, did that change
It
from the
did.
last time I looked at it? Well, geez. Okay. So yeah, ACRX, um, 231,000 up 15.8%. That's pretty sweet after hours. I mean, it had a decent looking chart during the day. Uh, it was up on the day anyway, and then pop. What kind of news? Let me pull that up real quick.
They had ER
Uh,
after hours.
okay. No,
So they inline on EPS minus 20 cents on a consensus of minus 20. Q4 rev 740K may not compare to consensus of 5.25 million. They said they see 2018 quarterly net cash usage in the 10 million to 11 million dollar range. They also received January Type A FDA meeting minutes. I bet it's the meeting minutes probably helped push it.
that probably did. I'm gonna watch ACRX tomorrow. Um, that's had a history of running in the past. Um, let's see. What is the next one there? ENT, only 36,000 shares. It's up 11.1%. FNKO, it's up 10.5%, but again, 38,000 shares. But look at AKER. I know that thing gets played a lot lately. That's it's up 10%, but on 313,000 shares. So AKER may be one also, Maria, that definitely want to have a look at.
Absolutely. I mean, it can, especially if you like playing the lower price stocks, the sub dollar stocks, pennies. This one actually does tend to make a move. I don't have any news on it. It's still one that you'll want to stay careful on. And guys, if you follow me on StockTwits, I often, where's that stock, Tim? That which one was it that popped and then, or it was really pretty all day and then it tanked after hours?
After hours, let me find that real quick. It was on the down scan.
Was that ATOS?
It was ATOS. Had a pretty day, and then I think it had ER after hours, or let me pull that up. It was ATOS.
They provided a company update. So if you follow me on StockTwits, oftentimes, especially if I have a lower price stock listed on there or on watch, quote unquote on watch, I normally will put stay careful. I do that because of stuff like this. Um, Newer traders, especially, they are very attracted to these low price stocks because they can buy a shit ton of shares, right? The more they buy, the more potential they have to make in their minds. However, these are the most volatile stocks out there. So when I put stay careful on there, it's really just a reminder for people to know that they have to stay on top of that trade. You cannot just like buy them and just let it sit there because if you are playing heavy or if you're putting a lot of money into a low price stock that's really volatile, you risk losing quite a bit. So I wanted to make sure that I got that out there because people always ask me, why do you have stay careful on here? Why do you have stay careful on here? And I have it on there because, if you're a new trader and you like this stock because it's cheap, then you definitely need to understand what you're trading, and B, make sure that you protect yourself to the downside.
We've seen a lot of people blow up accounts. I think it's BPMX last year. I can't remember for sure. Maybe it was 10X. I can't remember. But they were holding through that event. They knew the phase whatever data was coming out on
That was 10x,
Thursday,
yeah.
whatever day, and it missed. And all those people were then all of a sudden bag holders. And there's nothing you can do when that news comes out after hours, except just sit there and just, I mean, you can sell it after hours, but um, it's harder for some of them. Not everybody can, especially if you're Robinhood in some of those places, or you couldn't back then as well. So yeah, I mean, I love the lower price stocks. I don't trade them as much as I used to. I think we all like them. When we say be careful, it's just holding through an event, even on the big. We held through Walmart and got hit. We held through Visa and got hit. Marvell and got hit. So you can just imagine the lower price stocks. And now when they hit, they hit. But when things mess up, it hurts. It really does. But it is what it is. UNFI, they had ER tonight.
They killed it.
And yeah, they were up about 10%. So almost $5, almost $5 on about 160,000 shares. Um, TXMD. What is the story on that one, Maria? Have you pulled up any news on that by any chance?
Let's see. So they announced that the FDA accepted a new drug application. That's why they are running. Let me expand the chart out a little bit. Also one that can move, above $5. So it's still, in my opinion, a little bit more volatile, but I'm definitely going to keep an eye on this one for sure. It's definitely one that I'm gonna keep an eye on just to see
Absolutely.
if there, if there's a play there, if it continues.
Absolutely. I don't really see a whole lot else unless you see anything.
Nope, I think we've covered everything for today. Guys, last night someone one of our viewers on YouTube had asked if I could increase my zoom on increase what you guys see on the screen. So I did try to zoom in a little bit to make it bigger. If you're still not able to see it, please let me know so I can try something else. Also, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please do so. Click the little subscribe now
Please
button.
subscribe to the channel. Right.
If you are
Yep.
interested in joining Black Box, hit us up on StockTwits or Twitter. Let us know. We will get you taken care of.
Yeah, and I think we got a link somewhere on this YouTube channel.
We do. We do. On the description of the channel, there's a link there, and there will be a link in the description of the video as well. And I think that's all we have for you tonight, guys. Tomorrow is Friday. It is not normal expiration, but tomorrow is Friday. And let's see. There was something I was going to say. Oh yeah. Well, again, same advice as last night, or same rules as last night. Let's see how the market does pre-market, and let it open up, let it shake out, and find a direction and play it. Tim, do you have anything else to add?
That's all I've got. That's all I've got.
Perfect. All right, guys, have a great night. We will see you next week. Or actually, we'll see you on
Thank
Sunday
you,
night for
everybody.
the weekly recap. Take care.
There you
Bye
go.
bye.
Thanks. Bye bye.